What's good, UGC? Y'all hit the like button. Hey, I just want to recap the fight between AJ and Usyk right quick while it's raining like a mug out here. But AJ gave it a great effort. After 10 rounds, I had it even, and Usyk closed out the last two rounds, in my opinion. AJ, man, I didn't watch it live, but when I got an opportunity to watch it this morning, Anthony Joshua was applying pressure, and he did the best that he could do. He did the best that he could do. It just wasn't enough. It was not enough. And with Usyk, you got to be damn near perfect. You got to be damn near perfect. You can't gas out. You can't be trying to outthink him. You got to literally go in there and, I don't know, fight off instincts. Let your hands go. Be a bully. Even got to be dirty at times. I don't encourage the shit, but, you know, you got to find out a creative way to win rounds versus Usyk. And, man, when I think about it, I mean, I haven't seen all the fights of AJ, but one thing I do know is that I don't think a lot of fighters have won that many rounds versus him. And I actually gave AJ 5 rounds. I gave him 5 rounds. So big shout out to him. Big shout out to AJ because, you know, he didn't lay down. The guy got really emotional at the end of the fight because he really wanted to win. It was kind of awkward. It was real awkward. I never seen AJ act like that. But I'm sure he didn't want to lose back to back to the same guy. But Usyk just has his number. Usyk has his number. I do want to see AJ back. I do want to see AJ back. I think he's done a tremendous amount in the heavyweight division. When the heavyweight division wasn't really that hot, AJ came through. He was on some big champ shit. He was free smoke, and he wanted to fight all the top competition. And it was just unfortunate that AJ and Wilder fight that couldn't get made. That would have been a great fight for the fans. And it's crazy. At one time, two brothers was on top in the heavyweight division holding the straps. And they did all the marinating stuff. I blame both of them, Wilder and AJ, for this fight not getting made when they both had the belts. But y'all marinated and stalled. And shout out to the white boys, man. The white boys took the belts, man. Usyk, I really respect Usyk because he not out here trying to you know, build fights, marinate. Y'all saw what he said after the fight. That man said, Fury, back in the ring, please. Fury, back in the ring. Hey, man, he's a man of very few words, but whatever he says, man, it means something. And I believe that, he gonna say exactly what he mean. He gonna say what he mean in his heart. But unfortunate loss for AJ. I was just watching as a fan. If AJ would have won, I would have been happy. Usyk won, I'm still happy because we are still one fight away from undisputed. I will be rooting for Oleksandr Usyk because Fury is just an asshole. He's just an asshole, like Canelo said, man. He's an ass. And I just don't like dudes that be in boxing capping. He just a dude who he's a leader in the wrong way. He's trying to lead people to be a king cap like him, But he's a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. And I just think that hey, you gotta fight Usyk to put a stamp on your legacy, man. Since you want to claim yourself as being one of the best heavyweights in this era, you gotta beat Usyk, man. This guy is the little guy that came up from cruiserweight, and he been doing his thing. He been doing his thing. And this dude is elite. I mean, Oleksandr Usyk is elite. The stuff he was doing in there, man, I get it, man. AJ, I know why you lost, man. You lost to an elite fighter, a pound-for-pound fighter. But he didn't get knocked out. Shout out to AJ not getting knocked out, though, man. And shout out to AJ for coming back to do the post-fight interview because he almost made a huge mistake. He almost got downgraded to Deontay Wilder level. Deontay Wilder is a sore loser. And He didn't do his post-fight interview after the second loss. I don't believe he did. So, flame of shame to Deontay Wilder, but flame of fame to AJ, man. You know, you lost, but that loss doesn't define you, man. You can still come back and fight. Just don't fight Usyk again, man. That's Usyk is a different problem. But that's all I got for this one, man. Congratulations to Oleksandr Usyk. I like this image right here, man. Usyk gave that look to Eddie Hearn, like, you know what? I got to do it again to you, man. I got to do it again to you. Knocked out Tony Bellew in front of Eddie Hearn and beat Eddie Hearn's cash cow back to back, right in front of him. Hey, man, y'all hit the like button. Shout out to the Playback Gang. Hey, I also want to shout out the Lost Art of Boxing, exclusive news insider, Knockout Boxing TV 86. Who else? I was on a panel with the fellas earlier on the live stream on the lab. And also GTS, Get the Smoke. Shout out to them fellas, man. Hey, that's all I got. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace out.